Colonel Albert Jennings Fountain. Soldier, lawyer, and politician, the mystery surrounding Albert Jennings Fountain's disappearance in the deserts of southern New Mexico has puzzled lawmen and historians for more than a century. On February 1, 1896, Fountain had attended a court term in Lincoln County, New Mexico. Fountain went to the Lincoln County Courthouse to file the unlawful cattle branding charges against Oliver Lee, a rancher, and others who were allegedly involved in the rebranding scheme.
On February 1, 1896, Colonel Albert Jennings Fountain and his 8-year-old son Henry were on the last leg of the 150-mile trip from Lincoln, New Mexico, to their home in Mesilla. They'd been on the rough road for nearly 3 days, braving cold winter winds and temperatures. They passed the White Sands area as daylight faded. They were about to become the subjects of a great Old West mystery. As father and son made the lonely journey home, the elder Fountain saw a number of riders watching them from a distance. They never got close enough to identify. Others who passed the Fountains on the road saw the men too, and urged the colonel to be careful. But he wanted to get home, and he didn't want to show any fear. The trip continued.
When they failed to arrive home on February 2nd, folks went looking for them. Searchers found their empty wagon on the Tularosa, Las Cruces Road, about 45 miles from his home. They also discovered some of Henry's clothing. A large bloodstain covered the ground near where the wagon had left the road. Not far away, shell casings proved at least one man had knelt behind some brush and fired a rifle. Missing were Fountain and his son, as well as Albert's Winchester rifle.
After an extensive investigation, a grand jury handed down indictments against Oliver Lee and 2 others, but the accused made themselves scarce. Not until 3 years after the murders, in May 1890, were Lee and Gilliland put on trial. And they were charged only in the murder of Henry Fountain. The defense lawyer, Albert Fall, was one of the best, ripping into witnesses and blowing big holes in the prosecution's case. The jury deliberated just 8 minutes before finding the defendants not guilty. To this day, no one has been found guilty of the murders of Fountain and his young son. In addition, their bodies have never been discovered.